Hey, witches. Okay, so if you ever wonder why we use sigils on our candles, I'm going to walk you through exactly why I do it in my work. And this is going to be one of the easiest ways to start doing magic as well, okay? So, right here, I have a 7-day candle for Gorgon's Gaze Glamour. This type of work is basically all about presence and attraction, magnetic energy where people feel you before you say anything. Now, the sigil on the glass, that's the foundation, okay? A sigil is basically a condensed intention. It's a direct instruction or a command telling the energy exactly what this candle's meant to do and how it's meant to move, right? And it's going to keep the work focused and consistent. Now, on top of that, I wrapped thread around the candle, around the sigil, and I used knot magic and also turned it into another sigil layered over the first one. So this is where layering comes in, okay? You hear the word layering. This is part of that family, okay? The thread is reinforcing it, almost like you're locking the command into the candle more strongly so it continues to build and not fade out. Okay. You don't have to do that, but yeah. So now you don't just have a candle burning, but you have structure, direction. Then also, I will burn this type of candle on top of a mirror because mirrors are really useful depending on the kind of work that you're doing. For things like glamour, attraction, influence, confidence work, that kind of thing. Anything where basically you want energy to project outward or be amplified. A mirror is going to help reflect and multiply the energy so it keeps pushing out, okay? Now, mirrors are also used in things like return to senders, reflective protection, baneful work, transmutations, wards, okay? Where the goal is basically to bounce energy back rather than absorbing it, right? Now, where I personally would not use a mirror is going to be in work that needs to be contained, grounded, okay? Things like really heavy banishing, deep cleansing, anything where you're trying to remove or neutralize energy rather than reflect or amplify it. In those cases, using a mirror, in my opinion, can actually keep energy circulating whenever you're trying to clear it out. So whenever you look at something like this setup, each part has a role. The sigil's giving the command, the thread with knot magic is reinforcing, locking it in, the mirror's amplifying and projecting it. It's all about being intentional with every layer that you add so that the work does what you need it to do. All that being said, please use mirrors in the way that you want to. This is just my opinion, the way that I use them. I love mirrors. I use mirrors in all kinds of different workings, whether it's baneful working, glamour, whatever it is. I love mirrors, and I love me a good old mirror ward, a good old mirror maze. If anyone's interested in learning about that, it will be on Patreon next month. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. There's a lot to learn about sigils, but that's going to be one of the easiest ways for you to jump into magic using a candle, putting your sigil on the candle with a marker and going for it. So until next time, I'll see you soon, witches.